Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So on this Merry Fishmas box I have some Ultralight and BFS lures that I ordered on 11/11 on Aliexpress and on Black Friday sale. So let's check them out. This is everything that was inside the box. So starting with the cheapest ones. I ordered these two lures from Best Bass lure stores on Aliexpress, and they run me €1.5 each, so $2.99 for both. And I'll just open this for you. So this is not something amazing. It's sort of a crankbait with some movement. It's not an amazing lure, but it has moving parts. It has a lip. I don't know what we'll do on the water. We'll need to check it out. I think the hooks are too big. But other than that, for €1.5, you cannot ask for too much. And I ordered two colors, so I ordered yellow and I ordered red. And the red one, it's translucent. I don't know if you can see. You can even see the wiring inside. So a lot of movement. It's a moving crankbait, let's call it like that. So from Anglia store, they call this the rice crankbait. And the size of this is about 2 inches, 1 inch. So this is from Anglia store. I ordered some things from them also in the past. This is a bit translucent, so it's orange with a pearlescent effect on the top. It has two somewhat nice hooks. And this is, they say it rice crankbait. It's a small crankbait used for trout. I think it even has some rattling, and also it's so the size of the body of the lure, it's 2 inches, so about 5 centimeters. From Anglia also I ordered this massive ladybug with 2 feathers on the bottom. It's a topish of water. It's very, very light. The hook, it's smaller than the first two, and it looks decent enough for what I pay for. It was €1, I think, and this one was also €1, even less. It was 88 cents. So very, very cheap. So this is from Anglia. And now, still from Anglia, so these were different orders. For €1 you can get this very, very cheap with the big treble on the back, and this spinner bait with a very, very heavy blade and a swivel and a big treble. It has nice eyes, has a orange belly, black top. It's very, very small. I will swap the hooks on this because this is too big, but for €1, what can you say? And now we start to go on better things. So this is from Kingdom, a brand that I already talked about on the channel. These guys were dumb. They covered the lure on this nice package with the box. So now I have to open the box, struggle with the box to take the lure out, or try to take the lure out, because it seems to be Goddamn impossible. Now I could. So this is a proper bug imitation with a proper, I don't know if you can see, if the camera will focus one of them. So this is a ladybug imitation with some nice rubber feathering in here and a very sharp treble on the back. So this one has a purple iridescent effect on the body with some stripes also on the back. Very cool lure. This is from Kingdom. The store that sells them is not Kingdom, it's some random ass store that will appear during choice days that will carry a lot of Kingdom lures. I ordered in two colors. I ordered on this pearlescent purple and normal ladybug. So just a natural ladybug imitation that is 23 millimeters, so just shy of 1 inch. And this is where it starts to say the figures. This, I think it's 1.8 grams, so almost 2 grams for this lure. This one is 4 grams and these ones are about 2-3 grams each one of them. Continuing with interest things, I have to follow the pages so I not get lost. So from LTH Tug, this is a small crankbait, very small crankbait. These boxes are so difficult to open and they cut your fingers. So this is a crankbait. It's a crankbait. It's 30 millimeters and 2.5 grams. It's a BFS lure. It comes with a nice single hook and it's white with black speckles, and in the tail end it's a little bit of chartreuse. So very good looking lure, a little bit more expensive. This one, it cost me 2.5 euros, so a bit more expensive. I think if you go and look it now, it should be about 4 euros, but cool lure nonetheless. And continuing with expensive lures, this is from Lurestar. It's from the Lurestar store, which is a store that has some BFS and Ultralight gear in it. It's where you can get the AG Venom, the AG Double. So they are BFS and Ultralight rods. This one comes on a very nice package. It's not generic because it says the name of the lure. This is the mini worm, and it's a 35 millimeter lure with a it's the smallest hook I ever saw on a hard body lure. Very small single hook on the back, and it's a worm imitation, a slow sinking worm hard body lure. It's 1.5 grams, so fringing on the limits of my BFS gear, but not on my ultralight gear. This one I want to see it in action because I think in here, even with Chub, I can manage to have a bite on this. This is very expensive for what it is. Even with some promotion, choice days, I paid 3.5 euros for this. So a bit on the expensive side for my taste at least, but very cool lure. Continuing, another good store from Aliexpress, Noeby. So crankbait with a very aggressive lip. Oh, I have to take, it says Japanese hook. So it says Noeby on the back. Also a bug imitation, very aggressive hook, sort of big travel on them, but nonetheless it's a very cool. I think this was the most expensive lure that I bought. It was 3.7 euros, so just under $4. This is 28 millimeters on the body and 2 grams on the weight. Continuing, the last one on this page, it's from Proberos, it's Topwater Pro Series. It's a mouse. It's the smallest, cutest mouse that you can find on Aliexpress, I guarantee you. Very detailed, hollow body, very pointy hooks, nice soft tail, and it even has a blade to draw more attention, and it's just so cute. It has very nice reddish eyes, very detailed with a fur and some nice ears. So very cool lure from Proberos. Continuing with Topwater, another very cool lure. I never saw a frog so small, not even when I see videos from guys on the US doing bait finesse imperio unboxing. This is the Zundu 2.5 centimeter 3 gram Mini Thunderfrog. Even also this one has a blade on the back, but this is the smallest double hook that I saw. It's very sharp, but it's very small. I have small hands and this is my thumb near the frog. Very cool lure. I think if I'm confident that even in here with Chub they will pick this up. It's very cute frog. I will be ordering more because it's very cheap lure. I think I paid €1.32 for it, so very cheap. So not a lure, but something that you need with the soft, when you're running soft plastics. Very small Jig Heads, and these ones are from Samola, which you can get on choice days, which make them cheap and with free shipping on €10 orders. And I ordered all of them on the size 6, which is the smallest that they have, and I ordered 0.8 of a grams, which is very small. The hooks say they are from Mustard. I believe them. They have bait keepers on them, so they will keep your soft plastic on place. The 1.5 grams also looks good, and 2.5 grams also very nice. I think I will be needing, if it's continue to rain, even a little bit heavier, because Chub prefer to pick the soft plastics from the bottom than they are when they are dingling on the top of the water, on the winter at least. So very nice buy. All of them will run you from 1.6 euros to 1.44 cents. So €1.44. And they are a choice item, which means on choice days they will be even cheaper. So continuing, another crazy looking lure. So generic box. This is from Istolure store. Also, although this is not a choice item, so it's a 3 centimeter. They say it's a trout lure. I think the idea on this, so this is 2.6 grams. The idea with this, because this, I think it will float, is to have some kind of swimming action, and if you don't want to swim it, it will be like this on the bottom, so you will always have this floating around the bead. It's very crazy looking. I bought the craziest color because I think it suits the lure, but I'm very curious, and this one was 2.48 euros, so 2 euros and 48 cents for this weird looking lure. They say it's a vibration sinking weave fishing lure trout, and some of them will describe them as a dolphin lure. So very cool indeed. So the next one is the Japan Hot Model Sinking Minnow 52mm. So this is on the bigger side for BFS, but it's a jerkbait and it has small hooks on them. So this is 52mm, so 2 inches basically, and it has 4.5 grams of weight. So nice solid BFS jerkbait for little, yeah, it's a little bit of money. It's €1. And it has some nice effects. It has a sprayed orange belly, sides are brown with some holographic effects, red eyes, small lip. It will probably work, but for €1 I cannot complain if it doesn't. Also, that you will need, if you want to make some nicer presentations on your soft plastics, you will need this. If you need to sink a soft plastic with a crazy head, these are 2 gram weights that you can put on your hooks to sink faster, and it will work sort of a jig head, but it allows for more movement on a hook. So were very cheap. They are from Meredith. They cost me 1.16 euros for 10 of them. They are 2 grams, and they open and you attach it to a hook and they will wiggle about. And I also ordered spinnerbaits. This is 1/16 of the ounce, so 2.8 grams. I am saying 1/16 because it's written on the blade. They will always come on 2 packs. This cost me 99 cents for some reason, and they are just cheap inline spinners from Noei store. I think I already covered them, maybe on a different color. Very small with a single hook. They will always come on 2 packs of 2. Always nice to have inline spinners on your ultralight tackle. So other lure that I got from Usen Lure store. This is a 3 centimeters, so just over 1 inch, fast vibing minnow. So this is I think 3 grams. Has some nice small trebles on them. Lip. It has some nice pattern. The eyes are a bit exquisite, but it's just small crankbait that you can throw on ultralight or BFS gear because it's 3 grams. Very small compared to my thumb. It's very cool, and it cost me 59 cents. So for 59 cents you can take the hooks out and make it a keychain. It's adorable. And also from the Yunzulur official store, I got another lure. So another 3 centimeter lure, so just over 1 inch. This one It's a little bit it's not that heavy, so it's only 2.3 grams. It has an inverted lip and single hooks. So this is sort of a clown pattern with a red head and a yellow body. Usually the clown is with white, but this one has some holographic effects on the body. It's very weird, the inverted square bill approach. I think this is to go on you let it sink, it will sink, and when you retrieve it, it will go up on the water column. So it will sink, you retrieve it, it will go up. So I just ordered it because it's exquisite. I never saw anything like this on the stores in Portugal. I was intrigued and I ordered, and because also it was cheap. I think I paid €3 in total, so this one is 59 cents. This one was €2.50, so not that expensive. And I also ordered what I think it's Ultralight BFS Swimbait. So this is a bit bigger than you think. It's from allblue store. It's not that expensive. It's a sinking jointed, so 4 joints with 2 trebles, 7 millimeters, so almost it's almost 3 inches. This will sink, and it's from allblue, and this will run you. It ran me. Oh, the hooks are so sharp there. And it has some knockers. And this cost me €2.37, and the normal price it's under €3. And the nice thing, and what will differentiate this from the usual swim baits from Aliexpress, the cheap ones, this one uses metal hardware on the joints. It's not like this one, which is just a piece of fabric. This one is normal metal joints like you see on the more expensive ones. This one I will try it in Douro. It has some nice silverfish, again with the orange belly, and this will be a very nice ultralight swim bait because it's just under 6 grams, so very nice. So 2 bonus things that I was not supposed to put on this unbox, but they come on time. It's one little helper. If you want to throw flies with your BFS casting setup or your ultralight setup, you just tie one of these on your main line. You just put a tag on this swivel, and then you put your fly or your soft plastic, your micro Jig Head, and you just cast these miles away because this weighs almost 4 grams and they float and they are shaped like a bullet. So when you retrieve it, it will not make a big fuss on the top of the water. And since they are so heavy, if you are using flies, your casting capabilities will not suffer because of the big tag hand, because the whole weight will be in here. You just have to be careful to not catch the fly on your line or on your rod. Other than that, you can use this. I have some different ones without the hardware, and they are annoying because you have to pass the line, put a bobber stopper, then make knots. With this, you just make a knot on this end on your main line, and a knot on this end with some fluoro, put a fly and throw it. So this is a pack of 5. They have bigger, more heavier versions, but this weighed 3.2 grams. And I think in Aliexpress you can find it in other colors, so blue, purple, orange, green, all of them very flashy, all of them easy to see, and this can be double duty, has a striker indication. And if you are like me, that in the winter the fish go all over the creeks, and if it rains the creeks have a lot of current, this can also help you letting your soft plastics or your flies or your micro jig heads go on the current. So you can just let the line go, give it a little bit of slack. This will go on top of the water and take your bait with it. And then you can fish further, even further away that you could, because you cannot cast accurately without hitting trees, usually on creeks around here. And the other thing that I didn't mention, this runs you about 1.5 to 1.7 euros, so very cheap for the utility that they have. The other thing I ordered, I talked about it on the Best Dash Backpack video. This is the iLure box, so this is a nice box. It will run you around 6 euros if you get it on choice, because it will appear on choice items. You can get it for under than that. It's a very nice box with some waterproofing. You have four latches. You also have, I will not say they are perfect because of the price of the box, but some nice hinges, and you can separate everything as you want. It comes with a lot of insertions in here. You have more in here. The only thing that I can complain about this box is that you lose some space on the handle, but it's easier to take them out from my backpack as this. And I think I will be putting my lures in here and my accessories, and for 5 euros it's not perfect, a lot of flashing, but who can really complain about it when it's not that expensive? So just putting the separators, and let's see if I can fit everything that I bought. I can fit everything with room to spare. So I also forgot, so this is a 30-cent inline spinner with some feathering from Fasifa. Even you cannot pay the hardware. If you wanted to make it yourself, it will be more expensive. So also another goodie for 30 cents. So with everything in the box, I will see you guys next time in the water with my new Ultralight and BFS hard body. lures. See you guys next time.